Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Monday morning. Man, where did the weekend go? That 48 hours goes by in the blink of an eye. Literally. 2 blinks and, it's Monday morning again. I'm going to stay positive this Monday morning and just know that today is going to be a great day. I don't care. I don't care what happens. It's going to be a great day because I insist on it being. So with that being said, welcome into the show, Holly Springs. Welcome into the show, Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome. Good morning. And I also want to say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Weekend's over. It's back to the grind. Well, here's your morning reminder to what? Drink you 16 ounces of water every morning when you wake up. Gets the blood flowing and everything going, literally. Also take your morning medication and your vitamins. And don't forget to have you a delicious breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Make sure you don't skip it. It is important that you eat your breakfast. All right, with that being said, I'm going to turn the floor over to Miss Morningstar, the affirmation queen, and allow her to get started and get us in the right frame of mind for a fantastic week. All right, Miss Morningstar. Good morning, sis. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back, Katie. How you doing? I feel like I ain't talked to you forever.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Sometimes that black job takes you away from your real job,
I'm trying to say,
gotta...
I almost did a ride by this weekend to your house, but I
make sure I was still with the lady.
Yeah. Said I'm gonna do a ride by, but I'm gonna give her a minute because I know that new responsibility is doing something. So, but anyway, welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Yes, 48 hours go so fast. Especially when you stay busy and you got a whole lot going on. So welcome back, everybody. I'm glad to be back. Glad to have my sister back in the building. And we are here for some Monday morning affirmations to start our week off, right?
Absolutely.
I want to start with some high energy. I don't know if I can get high energy right now, but it's about being positive, speaking of positivity into the future, into our forecast, right?
Yes.
Focusing on joy, being productive this week, a clean slate, as they say. We starting a whole clean slate. So we want to, aim to be successful, release stress, not be too overzealous, and just take our time this week and go through the motions as we always do. Mondays is not everybody's favorite day, but it's not mine. But it is the beginning of the week, and we have to start off there. So here are some Monday morning affirmations to help you conquer whatever the day throws at you, whatever the week starts to throw at you as well. So Monday mornings are for clean slates and fresh starts. That's number one. I will use today to grow as a person. This week is going to be a productive week. Money, success, and happiness will flow effortlessly towards me. I am ready for an incredible week. I am successful and happy and a happy person. I choose to be free and happy. I'm willing to be happy now. I'm healthy and happy. Things will fall into place for me effortlessly today on this Monday. This is a good day to have a Monday. I guess so. I see this new week as an opportunity. This week, I'm showing myself love. The power is in my hands. I can make Monday anything I choose. I will accomplish all my to-dos this Monday. I am filled with gratitude for a new week. I accept everything in my life. I am at peace with myself. I am cool, calm, and collective. I'm allowing myself to feel good. Happy Monday, y'all. Enjoy your Monday. Be successful. Don't let nobody stress you. It's Monday.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And I agree with that 1,000%. Don't let anyone stress you. It is Monday. So enjoy your week. All right. Let's go ahead and get started on this weather. Now, there is reports that it's going to be severe weather in some parts of the country. However, Holly Springs today, it's not as bad for you. We do have some scattered thunderstorms, though. Today, you have a high of 86, a low of 66. Feels like 88 during the day, 67 at night, with a 41% chance of rain. Winds out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Again, scattered thunderstorms in the morning. It clears up in the evening. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. Please be safe. Grab you an umbrella. Um, Put on your raincoat and just know that, hey, stay out of the weather if you can. Memphis, Tennessee, today you have a high of 87, a low of 69. Feels like 90 degrees during the day, 70 at night with a 19% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south at 15 to 25 miles per hour. It's going to be partly cloudy in the morning, scattered thunderstorms in the evening. Humidity is high all day long and in the evening. Again, grab your raincoat, grab your umbrella, and be safe out there in this weather. Last but not least, we have H-Town, Houston. Today we have a high of 88, a low of 75. Yes, feels like 96 degrees during the day. 82 at night with a 17% chance of rain. Winds out of the south-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be cloudy and partially sunny throughout the day, cloudy day. We have record high temps as of today. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. Make sure, if you can, to get out there and enjoy yourself. I know that the weather may be up and down. It's going to feel like in the 90s. So that means you already know that DJ Kitty has already went and checked out the pool and put my fingers and my toes in to see how cold it is and if it's ready for me to start exploring once again. So I am pool bound next weekend. This upcoming weekend, I shall be in the pool. So I shall have a tan. I'm claiming that next week. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We made it. We back. We back to HELL hockey sticks.
Yes. Hot as heck.
Yes, it's hot.
Houston, Texas.
Hot, baby.
Well, today's topic, it's Coach's Corner, and Coach Nikki comes on every Sunday, and she has a variety of topics. So today it's allow yourself to outgrow the old version of you. You don't live there any longer. So you are no longer the old you. Enjoy being the new you. The goal is to be better today than you were yesterday and better tomorrow than you are today. That is the goal. So we're going to get some tips from Coach Nikki. She'll be on shortly. But until then, we're going to go ahead and get into this news that you can use. Man, sister, are we just going to start off with the White House Correspondents' Dinner or not?
We might as well talk about the theater session, the theatrics.
I mean, it was very performative.
Very.
The theatrics.
And the Oscar goes to.
I guess they
Oh,
said
give
this
me your
time.
opinion, Kitty. What's your opinion behind that?
I guess they said this time around we're gonna do it, but this time we're not gonna put him in a line of fire. This time we're gonna make sure that number one, there's no type of what do you call those things? Metal detectors. Nope, no metal detectors. That's number one. Then number two, because there are no metal detectors, somebody can probably get through with something, something, I guess. And then number three, we're gonna let him get all the way through there. Take me through there, take me through there. And we're gonna let him run up on some people, and we're gonna apprehend him. But look, I'm gonna order this like I'm ordering my Big Mac at McDonald's. I need him brown, I need him young, and I need him from Cali. Very performative, and the Oscar goes to.
Oh, and he's a school teacher, so
Oh, and he's school teacher. Oh,
he must
absolutely.
be a liberal.
Yeah,
Got
he
to be.
got to be a liberal.
Got to be a liberal.
Got to
All
be.
the way, 100%. I just find it so odd.
What's odd, sis?
That we've had all these correspondence dinners. This is the light part of being president. Now, he wouldn't attend any of the previous ones, right? Because he was so thoroughly offended from when President Barack Obama had kind of gave it to him at the correspondence meeting all the way back then when he was president. And he's never been the same since. That's when he decided he was running for president. Because how dare this black man get up here and make fun of me? The black man. However, none of the correspondence, it's always been a very well organized, where lighthearted people are in there enjoying themselves, laughing, cracking jokes. That's all it's about. Go figure. He decided the devil comes in the building.
One time. He's supposed
devil
to
and all his
glory.
Yeah, right with him. And somebody comes in and just makes it through the gates running. We have Secret Service, we have the military, we have DC is supposed to be the most safest place, and he got in there and he pop, pop, bang, boom. Now, word on the street, well, he wasn't really. I mean, I've heard a lot of different words on the street, but his target, they said, was some officials. That's what I heard. He wanted to get he wanted to come at some of those officials. I mean, you think you know who he could have won?
No, take your pick. Which
Decepticon? I mean, you got Keg's Breath, you got Googly Eye, Cash.
I mean, he could have got Cash wouldn't have seen it coming, and and Cash wouldn't have seen it coming. I'm just saying.
And Keg's Breath was probably lit by then.
He was probably lit. Yeah. He was a little lit. Cash Patel was probably lit too and wouldn't have seen it coming. Outside of it.
Baby, they said he was looking around.
He probably had triple vision at that point.
He didn't know what was happening.
Triple vision, not double, triple.
They said Melangerie was under the table. Did you
Melangerie went straight under that table like she been doing that for years, man. She went straight under that table like a pro.
She dropped to them knees. I know she used to that. And got up under that table. She said, not today.
Not today. She jumped up under that table. She was like, no, I'm comfortable. I'm used to this.
Right.
I'm used to this. I know how to get up under a table now.
What a despicable. Who do they think they are fooling? This is what I'm just
MAGA. That's who they're fooling. They're fooling MAGA. They're not fooling us. We know theatrics when we see it. We've been seeing it for 10 years. We know it when we see it.
And they can't hold water though. He get up and he say, what he say when he talks? If I had a ballroom, bam, there it is right there.
If I had a ballroom.
Gave it away.
If you only had a heart.
If I had a brain.
How about a brain? Anywho, Carolyn Levitt, she kind of like, she said she left the eerie message. Press secretary declared shots will be fired tonight, hours before gunfire erupted in White House Correspondents' Dinner. Y'all play too much. Y'all are so childish. I swear to
I am
God.
so sick of them.
Can
Oh my goodness. Y'all know y'all sick of them out there too, because this is ridiculous. This ain't even hard, it's not hard to solve the puzzle.
2 + 2 does not equal Kool-Aid. It is 4 every time. 2 + 2 does not equal Kool-Aid.
My goodness.
Yeah, that was theatrical, and to true to fashion, our boys in Iran came out with a Lego video like that. Oh my goodness, baby, the way I hollered.
Okay, I gotta catch it.
You gotta catch. I'll drop it in Signal. I hollered. Hollered, not hollered. Hollered. Okay.
Frame. They took him up from the frame.
He should be embarrassed at this point. But when you have no merit about you, nothing embarrasses you. It's true course. Oh well, yeah, they're gonna say it, but I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it. But I hear he's facing, maybe, quote unquote, possibly the 25th Amendment. After late night manic posting spree. He went on a manic posting spree on Friday. The White House dinner was on Saturday. And, because folks were saying, look, this dude is off his rocker. We know it's dementia. We know it's something. Now, you got to pull out the big guns. We need somebody brown, liberal, young, and from California to make an attempt. But we're not going to let him get close, because we can't let him get close. All that military. And how the man get through the front door?
And he lived to talk about it. That's what I'm saying. He's breathing.
He's breathing. Not a scratch on him. They did strip him naked though.
They stripped. I get what that said. It was the grinder event going on, so got some freaks out here. I'm just saying, it was a whole party. My boy Don Lemon was there too. I understand why, but anyway.
No, it's not right.
I'm just saying, the whole grinder event was happening. So that's suspect. Why y'all strip that man?
They wanted to make sure that he didn't have any weapons, is what I want to think.
Nasty.
But I have never seen anybody get,
take a picture of
get arrested and stripped him down to his
baby and hog tied him. Look like
hog
tied him.
It did hog tied.
Picture like let me
get this. Smile for the camera.
Right there. Y'all something else. Trump administration. Y'all is something else.
You can't make this up. There is not a producer on the planet or a writer or a filmmaker on the planet that can make up what's happening in our administration right now, because we don't think like that. Well, at least
I'm sure they're writing for the movie.
Oh yes, girl. Yes. Now, oh baby, it's no right, whatever, the most outlandish, okay? Because we are dealing with some very outlandish things. And I know that they want to hurry up and put Vance in there, but I don't think I don't think they're gonna go for that.
I don't think so either, because when did you see how they grabbed Vance? And all I can think of is that doggone movie. Every time I look at him, I laugh because I can't think of nothing but that movie where, oh my God, the character is just too funny. He was scared out of his mind too. It's like nobody has any kind of heart. None of y'all.
And how convenient for him to have a speech already made up. Right after that, you go give a speech. First of all.
Yeah.
First of all, I know I was scared. Did he? I wonder if he changed his diaper, because I know it went down.
It was nasty. That was nasty.
Sherry has a question. Do we think they'll make a movie about this mess that's that's going on in the administration? But I'm quite sure they are. Look.
And I feel like we should all get a check, okay? Every
Really
last one of
true.
us sane Americans that had to deal with this stuff. Because first of all, they're gonna have to do a study on these people to separate them from us, okay? Because it's something clearly wrong with these MAGA folks. Okay.
Clearly.
You can't make this stuff up. It's something clearly wrong with them. So they're gonna have to separate them because you're gonna have to put them in some type of institution because they cannot be in regular society after all of this.
No, I don't think they'll last, If I know if you like any or anything like I am, I don't want to be anywhere near them. I can't trust you. I can't trust you not to screw up. You don't care about yourself, but I care about myself, and I can't trust you. So yeah. Bottom line, yeah, I think so. I think
Dangerous, Kitty. It's dangerous. Just think about it. It's dangerous to be around them. I mean, some of them, the good news reporters who were there doing they were working because it's the correspondence dinner, so they terrified now. Like, what the heck? Y'all stay away from the demon. I know you want to go there and get the story because it's part of work, but it ain't worth being around the devil,
I
okay?
have to tell you, Miss Morningstar, I've been, you and I, all of us, we, try and get the news story, try and, be in the front, trying to understand so we can share what's going on with our family, our listeners. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. As long as those demons are in office, you can count on DJ Kitty being nowhere near that. I'm sorry.
I
The good Lord has brought me this far, and He has taught me to stay away from demons. My mama taught me you can't be on both sides of the fence. You got to pick a side. You're either going to be on the side for God, or you're going to be on the side for the devil.
That's
You can't
it.
you can't serve two gods. You can't serve two. And if you think that man with them black hands, that swollen ankles, that leprosy on his neck, and that diaper has anything to do with God, then I don't want to be anywhere near you. And I'm
Mm-mm.
not even sorry about it. I'll tell you to your face.
No, I don't blame
Be gone.
you.
Get from,
Bye.
you know. Oh well.
Wow. So yeah, that what a weekend, y'all. But it's always eventful. It's gonna be some more, so y'all just prepare. Did you see Charlie Kirk's? I saw Melville put in the comments. Uh, she was crying. She just want to go home. No, not one tear fell, but I just want to go home. She gets no award, okay, Erica Kirk. Go on, sat your narrow, funny looking behind down somewhere, okay, ma'am? You in enough hot water right now. People looking at you real sideways, especially how you behaved after the loss of your husband. I'm just gonna say that.
I mean, I know we are supposed to celebrate our loved one's life, celebration of life. But she took celebration of life to a whole nother dimension. I mean, she had sparklers and fireworks and a shiny suit, baby. You couldn't tell Miss Erica nothing, honey.
She might as
Hunty.
well came out doing it was on the track, but like she might as well
Okay,
came out
she may
dancing.
as well came out dancing because baby girl. And every once in a while somebody will say something in her ear like you're supposed to be in mourning, and then she
Right,
somber
right.
herself down. But baby, Erica is living her best life. She said, "Hot girl, sing a life." Widow Summer. Anywho, anyhow, let's take a quick commercial break and we'll come back with some um with some more news that you can use. Hold on, you guys. You are listening to Our Plugs of Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne.
Hold on, y'all. Keep tapping the screen, share the live. Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DJ Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. Thank you, Ms. Morningstar, for handling that. All right, so I wanted to talk about the correspondence dinner, but we'll cover it again, but there's so much more that has been going on. I don't want to just stick to their distraction. What else? What's going on your side of the world, Miss Morningstar? What did you discover happened over this past weekend? You're on mute, and yes, ma'am.
I heard that two former Israeli prime ministers have agreed to merge parties against Netanyahu. Bibi. So, two Israeli political heavyweights on Sunday said they would join forces in upcoming elections in a shared effort to unseat longtime Prime Minister Bibi.
I'm with it.
Get it. I mean, take back your country, Israel. Y'all need to.
I mean, at this point, I get why they would do that, because Bibi is a bad look for, Israeli people, Jewish people of Israeli descent. However, what are we going to get out of the deal?
You know what? I don't know. I don't feel like we're going to get anything. But maybe we can get a chance to break away.
Yes.
Because that'd be the biggest thing, like break ties.
Yeah, and that is what I'm more concerned with. Because we've had this quote unquote treaty agreement, although America has broken every treaty they've ever had, but all of a sudden they want to uphold Israel. We need to go ahead and break away from Israel. I'm just going to say it. It's nothing against the people. It is, America should not be funding another country. Why are we paying for their health care? Why are we paying for their education? Why are our tax dollars going to another country?
Exactly.
Even what's most important, okay? Why are our tax dollars, $6.3 billion in Stephen Miller's pockets? I still got questions.
I got so many questions behind that. I
Where's
want to
the
know
money?
where is the money? How you take that out the treasury, and how we gonna get it back? What I mean, those are crucial, critical questions.
We want it back with interest.
With interest.
With interest. Didn't nobody tell you to put your hands on a dime? Not only that, I think that he needs to give the money back, every dime with interest. And then I think he needs to sit down somewhere. Go sit down, because anywhere anybody else in the entire world that steals money from the treasury goes to prison.
Definitely jail time. I mean, what kind of you gotta get
You need a call.
We need justice. You're a criminal, you're a thief.
You just stole $6.3 billion. Now, yes, back to your topic, we do need to break away from Israel. Abso-freaking-lutely. However, I need Stephen Miller to put $6.3 billion interest back into the Federal Reserve. Didn't nobody tell you to touch it. And then I need y'all to lock him up in Alcatraz. Now, I know Alcatraz is no longer functioning. I still want him there.
He'll be all
By
right.
himself. Yeah, he'll be all right. He got it. He got it. You know, it's nothing for a G, meaning grifting gangster.
Right. He'll be just fine. I came across this other article. A white TikToker was checked by a group of Black people, of course, because claiming that hood prom season here happens because Black girls won't get married. So basically, prom is only time that they are celebrated and look that good, because that we know they'll never get married.
I have a question. Did you go to prom? Did you go to prom?
I went to prom.
Yeah, I did too. Are you married?
I'm married 20 years.
I'm married 27. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe she needs to, instead of worrying about Black girls, and she also said something about because fathers aren't in their homes. My daddy and my parents were married for 50 years.
Yeah.
My daddy's always been in my home.
My daddy will be here in 2 weeks. I mean,
and your mama.
And my
been married for
and
how
they've been
many
married
years?
for 50, going on 52 years this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe she needs to worry about the trailer park and not worry about our homes.
Yeah, see, this is their problem, Kitty. They are so hyper focused on our community. So our community got in there in the comments and checked her. Because you so worried about what our kids is doing. You know, I've read comments. You see a nice, clean, sharp-looking couple getting ready for prom, and they look good. That's because their mama and daddy took the time to make sure they look nice for an event that is going to, carry them through the rest of their lives. They'll always be able to reflect back on it. But who's to not say that these aren't scholars? Who's to not say these aren't graduates with high GPAs and going into high potential careers? Because majority of our kids, that's what they do.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
They're not looking to go out and be baby mamas or hurt people in the community. Actually, we have a really, really, really good group of kids coming up. Generational, what is their Generation X? Gen
X.
Gen X?
Gen Z, yeah.
Gen Z. They are some polished, poised kids.
Yes.
But comments will read so different. These people just attacking these kids, talking about, look at the ghetto prom queen.
But when I hear that, I go to that person's page, and it's always somebody who looks like they are 2 steps away from methany, and they are living in the trailer park. Maybe, just maybe, and this was one of how I responded to one of the comments. Maybe, just maybe, she should worry about keeping, when she said the comment about the dads, keeping the fathers in her community out of the children's bedrooms. not worrying about whether or not we live with our fathers, because I do. I did. And my parents were together until they both gained their wings. Okay. Can she say that?
Probably not.
Mm.
We
And
know
a
it was
person,
on Snapper too.
a person with a panel wall can't talk to me. Anyway, go ahead, Miss Morningstar. I had to say it.
You're right. This one nobody but a snacker tooth, and I can probably guarantee it. But I just wanted to put that out there because it is prom season, and our kids are getting sharp and dressed up and ready for prom, and moving on to success and what they're going to do, college bound. A lot of them career bound, even if it's not college, trade school bound. They have their mind set on what they're going to do. So stop hating.
Maybe she should. Maybe instead of hating on us, maybe
get like me.
Maybe get like us, because I could swear that Black women are the most educated in this country.
Yeah, that was it. I just came across it's been a lot of haters out here in the TikTok world, but that actually made news. That little article. Okay.
She did apologize. Don't nobody care about no apology.
Nobody care. Because it ain't, to me, I don't believe you.
You cannot talk to me about anything, anytime, when you have wood paneling on your walls. Let's go ahead and bring Coach Nikki in.
Not the wood paneling.
Good morning, ladies. Y'all funny.
I'm just saying. You know, people got to live where they got to live, and I don't make no qualms, but a white person can't tell me nothing when you got wood paneling on your walls. Don't tell me nothing about my daddy not being in my household. They were married 50 years. Can you say that? Anyway, hey, Coach Nikki.
Hey, Coach
Nikki. Good morning.
Good morning, baby.
How
are you?
I'm good. This weekend, talk about celebrating the life of people. We did not celebrate like Mrs. Kirk, but we did celebrate. This past weekend was the 3-year anniversary of my mama's passing, so we did celebrate her. We did it a beautiful way.
Yes.
And I don't know, like it rained a little bit. It was so special because it rained a little bit. It was really warm here in the DMV, and then it rained a little bit, and then there was a rainbow facing her house at the end, and I posted it. It was so pretty. But yeah, had a good weekend. How about y'all?
Great weekend.
Yeah.
Rested.
I had a good weekend. Not bad at all.
Too short. 48 hours.
Definitely too short. And you know, I was laughing because I pretty much was like out of it all day yesterday, just kind of recovering over the weekend. And DC came in my live and told me, he was like, "It's breaking news. Did you see what happened at the correspondence dinner?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." Y'all, when I tell y'all I saw the picture of the man, I was like, "Is that my ex-husband?"
Not my ex-husband. Is that my
I almost called like, did you go up in there doing?
Listen,
they could be cousins. I was like, wait a minute.
Walking up to the kids, go call your daddy. See
what happened? I watched that. Y'all know I'm very analytical. I watched that over and over again. I saw it from different angles. I was like, this is so staged. Like, what is going on? But Morningstar, when you said how they picked up JD Vance, I screamed.
Honey, did you see how they grabbed him by the collar?
I screamed.
I watched that about 50, 11 times.
So, you know, I did. And I know that it's the Secret Service's job to protect the officials, but I didn't realize that they leave the spouses like that.
Yes, they leave the spouses. They sure
didn't realize. And I'm looking like, because I saw Melangerie, I saw her tuck and roll under the table. But when you said that, when you said that you wondered if they changed his diaper, because I was like, oh, he looked like my first thought was, I wonder if he stank right now, and they got to be.
He stank before that, but yeah.
He had an explosion.
Stage. Such a distraction, you know, and if you pay attention to the history of this country, how things pop up, random things pop up like this, you know, to kind of throw a monkey wrench in the game. I was like, this is a distraction. This is so phony. It looks so phony.
Well, I think it's because people are saying after his rampage on Friday, because, you know, all week long he's been, that sundowning is winning. It is whooping his tail on him.
Did you see how he fell asleep? I mean, it wasn't.
At the dinner?
No, he always falls asleep, right? But it was a meeting after he sundown that day, Kitty. He had a meeting in the White House. He had been sundowning all that night, and he had his Decepticons behind him. And one got to talking, and he was just like,
Yep. He goes straight to sleep.
And was gone sleep.
Gone.
I'm just so perturbed. Like, we have so many rules on how we deal with older people. Like, after a certain age, they don't want you to drive. But
Elder abuse.
this one can run the country.
He's not running the country, though.
You know what I mean?
He's running. Yeah, he's running the country. All right. He's running back and forth
into the ground.
Yeah, into the ground. But I truly, in my heart of hearts, don't believe that it's him behind it. I think that it is the man is Stephen Miller. Give us our money. It's him. It's Jared Kushner. They may take some advice from JD Vance, but ain't nobody trying to hear from him. He did. He really doesn't. He just needs to go sit on the couch and be quiet. And then I would say Cash Patel, but Cash Patel don't know which way is up. He don't know if he's coming or going. It's either so. And then Keg's breath, he's pretty much going after Iran. However, them drinks can only sustain him for so long. So he's not moving.
Them drinks.
He's not running.
The chokehold. He out here just mimicking movies and all kinds.
Girl, Pulp Fiction.
It's ridiculous.
I wonder, did somebody give that to him and say, "Read this. This will get him."
It was a setup.
It had to be a setup. It's something I would do though. I swear I would. I swear.
They stupid enough to do it.
Because they don't know.
They don't research. They don't know nothing that's going on. He has to get up there and perform. He literally has to be. It's very performative. Yeah. Everything you do.
And the saddest part about it is, who's bearing the brunt of all of this dysfunction outside of the American people?
Mm-hmm.
Our military.
Yeah.
Our military that's over there with unsafe housing conditions, food, all of it. It's horrible for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All because they want a man who is senile and wearing diapers with leprosy on his neck to run this country because he could not accept a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We had one of our graduating students, Coach Ulysses, that's in the chat right now. He actually got orders to be deployed.
Wow.
He doesn't have to go anymore. UB, if you're still in here, chime in real quick. But he did get orders to be deployed, and I believe he didn't know at the time. I don't know how much I can say, UB. He didn't even know at the time where they were going to send him to. And I was terrified when he told us that. Myself,
you can tell him to call me. I'll get you out of it. Now they might ask.
He doesn't have to go anymore.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to go because the way I would have been like.
UB, you can talk about it if you want to. I don't know how much I can share. Because he's a sergeant in the military. He's on his way out. Actually, he's already started his process for a retirement.
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
I ain't going nowhere.
I'm not doing that. Lies. I'm not doing it.
Matter of fact, I'd be telling everybody they could come home. Don't put there's a reason why I didn't go to the military. I cannot conform. I'm sorry. I can't do it. No.
Yeah, my stepson is in the reserves. And of course he's not going. One of my close friends, her brother is also in the Army, and we didn't know if he was going to have to go either. But one of the questions that I asked Coach UB was, I was like, why are they sending y'all? Like, y'all are about to retire. It was him and a couple other people that were about to retire that have already started their process to exit, and they were sending them away.
Desperate. They're desperate.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I do have family over there, though. I do.
Do you?
I do. Yeah, my brother told me yesterday, or this week, I do have a nephew that's over there, and we haven't heard from him, which is terrifying. Terrifying. Yeah. It's very frustrating when you come from a military family. This is what we've done. We've served this country. Our loved ones have made the ultimate sacrifice, and then we got this idiot in office. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into today's topic so I can calm down. So I won't
Yes.
talk about that man with that leprosy on
Yes.
his face.
Let's talk about change. Let's talk about the
Yes.
change that we can actually control, and that's ourselves.
Yes.
And you guys, the topic today is you are allowed to outgrow the old version of yourself. And my core message is that growth requires release. You cannot become who you're meant to be while clinging to who you used to be. Okay. We know a lot of people like that. Well, I used to be the man back in the day. I used to be. Who are you today? I think we've tapped into this a couple times on our show in different ways, with other topics. And just always keep in mind as well, though, when we're trying to change and grow, how people won't like it. The people that are around us, people who are used to us being a certain type of way, they don't like your growth. Did the screen just jump? They don't really care for your growth. Change anyway. Change anyway. If you feel like you are stuck, or if you feel like you are no longer in the place that you want to be, you have the power to change that, and you're allowed to do that without permission from anybody else. Okay. Permission or forgiveness. A lot of us like to say, I'd rather ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. You don't have to ask for either. It's your life. It's called evolution. Decide to change when you want to change. Every day is a new beginning. I always say, as long as I have breath in my air in my lungs, I'm allowed to do what I want to do with myself. I'm allowed to be a different version of me, and be okay with releasing and shedding that old weight.
Yep. And that's the best way to be. There's nothing like being yourself. There's nothing like being able to own up to who you are. You don't have to do what everybody thinks that you should do. I mean, if everybody did what everyone else wants them to do, how happy could you be?
I'm telling you, you hear me say all the time how at the end of every single day, you have got to be fulfilled with you. You cannot pop the top off your brain, put your brain on the nightstand and just forget about it. No, you got to be okay with you at the end of every single day. No matter who doesn't like it or who's uncomfortable with it, the world will adjust.
Yeah. Change is uncomfortable. I mean,
change is uncomfortable. Outgrowing yourself can feel uncomfortable.
Change is just an uncomfortable tool that we have to get used to doing, especially as you grow to be an adult. Who wants to stay stagnant and doing some of the things we did when we were 18? I'm 46 now. There's no way I'm gonna do what I did when I was 18.
Okay. No way.
Yeah. And a lot of people have a fear of changing for the simple fact of who they're going to lose in the process. Right. And I feel like if you are changing to better yourself, and if you feel like you're losing people on the way to that, they didn't need to be around you in the first place. Because a lot of people, everything is transactional. We are with the people that we're with. We're around the friends that we're with because they do something for us, whether it be good or bad. And so we're all kind of using each other in some sense. But I think that the fear of change comes from, what if this person doesn't like me anymore? That's okay. And I can't remember what topic it was when we talked about on the show before, but we talked about how when we grow up, we're not taught to really love ourselves and prioritize ourselves. We're taught to fit in. We're taught to be likable and things like that. And I think that when we get older and we want to start making changes because we decide that, okay, this old life no longer fits me anymore and I want to be different, we fear losing the people that we've had history with.
We really do. And it's unfortunate, though, embracing change, you just got to do it. Plain and simple. And some people are not meant to go along with you. I don't have all of the friends that I've had. I've got a few select good friends that have stuck with me over the years, and that's everybody. No one's immune. We gravitate, and we all keep a few select good friends that you can rely on.
Yeah.
But I don't have the entire, high school, college. I don't have all of those people in my life, nor do I want them. Let's take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs, the community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
At Lovership Apparel, We believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Do you relate to the phrase?
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugsllc.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We're back today with Coach Nikki, and our conversation today is allowing yourself to outgrow the old version of. Go ahead, Coach Nikki.
Yes, and I want to follow that up with without guilt. T Wiz said in the chat on TikTok, I probably don't like them anymore. And that's okay. You know what I mean? As you grow and as you change, you won't like some of the same things or same people, even for that matter. That's how you know that you're changing, and that's okay. Like, there are things that I can't stand now that I used to love. That's okay. That's a sign of me growing and changing. And, you know, anytime that we're growing in any sense, it doesn't even have to be in familiar or romantic relationships, friendships, anything like that. Growth is always going to feel like loss before it starts to feel like alignment. We say there's a term, hindsight is 2020. You'll always look back and be able to say, you know what, that person probably wasn't good for me anyway. And we have tapped into this a couple times before about how when we do grow and when we change and when we start businesses and things like that, and how we see the real support that comes around versus, you know, the people that actually we thought were down for us, and then we start to do different things and you start to kind of spot the haters, if you will. So that's okay. You're allowed to not like people. You're allowed to change your mind about things. You are allowed to do that. You're the only person that gets to experience your life. So be okay with that without any type of guilt and no explanation either. Y'all say on here a lot, no is a complete sentence. You know, that's okay. You are allowed to decide this no longer aligns with me. I'm no longer subscribing to this, and I'm changing and I'm growing. You either have people that are going to support you and back you 100% and support your growth, or you're going to have people that fall off. It's okay. It's totally fine.
You know, when I think about that, Nikki, I think about the fact that maybe, just maybe, that they didn't want me, the people that are in my life that, you know, I won't say left behind, but I'm just on a different page. Mm-hmm. And they don't show that support. Mm-hmm. Although I've been supportive of everything that they've done, I see it as they only wanted me to be so far. And if I continue to grow outside of their perception of where I'm supposed to be, that's when I see the hate come in. It's not that they hate me personally, they hate the new version of me. They loved the old version of me not doing what I'm currently doing now. They were okay with that. You know, yes, I can manage that. But the thought of you doing something outside of what they perceive you to be able to do bothers some people. And you know what I say to that? I don't care.
Yeah. You know, it feels like loss to them too. You know, people are okay feeling like they're equal to you. People don't like when it feels like you could possibly be better than them. But that says more about them and how they feel about themselves than it does about you.
And it's not even being better. It is just being
But in
different.
their mind,
Yeah.
oh no, she's elevating. It feels like it feels like loss on both sides. So in their mind, you're doing anything more than this is why we get how we always have to correct people. Say, no, don't say my little business. Don't say my little show. Don't say my little. There's nothing that I do that's little. Everything is big. But because you,
go ahead, Nikki. Finish
yeah,
up.
but because you were comfortable at the level that I was because you felt like we were equals, and we can still be that even when I'm winning and you feel like you might be in a season where you're not. We're still that way. And like you said, there are people that I've supported. I've had my store for 3 years. And this is my own personal life. People I've known for 20 years, 30 years that haven't supported, haven't even the free things, reposting, you know, hey, come to my show, pop in on Our Plugs. Even if they have a business, sign up for Our Plugs. You can get a free generalized membership. Shout out to Our Plugs, y'all. Make sure you go to ourplugs.com and do your membership. But, you know, even those things, I read that for exactly what it is. I don't need to ask you why you're not supportive. I understand that you feel like that I'm doing something so big, and I understand that speaks to your heart about you than it does about me and who I am.
Yeah.
It's a form.
Go ahead.
It's a form, I think, of control, just in a different way. Me and my husband was having a conversation the other day, just reminiscing on how, you know, people have changed and how people get stuck in certain thoughts and beliefs. Even when it comes to this administration and comes to what we've been learning through why people have the feelings they do against maybe the opposite party. Well, I've heard people say, I don't like those using slurs people, LGBTQIA people. That's why I don't vote. You know, and it's because the stigmata of maybe how they grew up in the church system or that religious system, that they've been taught this one structure and never was exposed to the numerous of structures that they are. But as you get older, of course, you advance, you grow, you learn more. And we were just talking about how, you know, if you were still stuck in that system of learning, that's all you learned. You know, you didn't have and you didn't ever take on the opportunity to learn anything different, go to school, maybe take some theology classes, maybe learn about Black history more, maybe learn about different religions, different cultures. Then you can learn to accept different people because now you know this world is full of different people with different beliefs, different, you know, and you can make a more adult decision instead of just relying on that one structure that you were just taught. So I just think people get stuck. It's a control thing, you know, when people set you up for those, you know, well, why are you changing? This is what we taught you. We taught you to be this way. This is how you're supposed to be. This is what you're supposed to do. And then you become somebody else because you learned other things. Now you changing. And people are afraid of that because they losing control. So that's how I tied it in, you know, with listening to what you both were saying. Just that whole thing comes together full circle.
Yeah, I agree. And with people like that, do you have your own brain at all? Like, just think about it. You don't even have a reason for why you don't like even the racist people. You don't have a personal reason. Nothing has ever even happened to you. You don't have a personal reason. It's just what you were taught.
Yeah.
What you were taught. It's a cult. Racism is a cult as well.
Yeah.
People that are racist that's why it was so easy to manipulate them into believing this man, the diaper wearer, the leprosy, the lion leper. That's why it was so easy for them to fall for it, because if you can fall for being racist against somebody who's never done anything to you, then you're really easy to manipulate your mind against a group. Vote for the worst person ever. Vote for your own destruction. Is what they've done.
They haven't allowed themselves to outgrow the other versions, like you saying, Nikki, in your topic. They are stuck. They are stuck in that same position that they've been stuck in since whoever taught them to be that way. You know, and they've never moved out. Those are, you know, how you say people, they never leave a city. They always stay confined to one city. So it's a whole big world out here, but you know nothing about it. And then you get out here and you just lose your mind because you're stuck in that city. You
and
never
everybody,
yeah.
It's really sad if you think about it.
It is. You know, like when people, as a coach, when people ask me for advice on certain things, like, oh, you know, give me a scenario, and then they'll say, well, what do you think I should do? One of my first questions I try to ask is, well, how do you feel? I encourage people to use your own brain. How do you feel? How do you feel about the situation? Then you can come to your own conclusion about what you should do. But we do live in a world where people are easily manipulated, just like I'm pretty sure that there are people crying right now over this dinner last night, you know, and hello, are you crazy?
The way Melangerie jumped under that table, baby.
I so wish we could play a clip right now because I was tickled. And, you know, I didn't hear any shots either, y'all. So I don't know. Maybe I missed.
I heard
on the street, they weren't even real. They were pellets. That's what I heard. Now,
but like to your point earlier, I can't remember which of you ladies said it, but to your point earlier, if we're so secure with security and things like this and events like this, how does someone get that close? That's where my brain goes. This is fake because how does someone get that close? And then who has a bounty on his head right now? How do you allow something like that to happen? That there should trigger you to use your own brain cells to know that this is not something real. This was not an official that was already in there. This is not another politician. This is not anybody in the government that was in. This is a civilian. So ask yourself,
how did he get there?
Is that hello?
And he just gonna walk
how
up?
How he get a ticket?
How he even get in there? How did he get in? And then what really solidified it for me, and I'm gonna be completely serious with y'all right now. When Melangerie jumped under that table and she said, no, I'm used to being on my knees. That was it for me.
Wait. She said that?
That's what I heard.
You know.
Wait a minute, I was playing. I ain't know
I'm like,
wait a minute, hold on.
Allegedly.
That is what, in my mind, because I really can't understand her. But in my mind, that's what she said. I don't know if she said it for real, allegedly, but in my mind, that's what I heard her say. She jumped up under the table, and in my mind, she said, no, I'm used to being on my knees like this. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong once or twice.
She got down there quickly.
She got down there, and she wasn't trying to hurry up and get up.
She was going to hide.
I'm just saying. I don't know if she was hiding or not, but I know that she got down there quick. Okay, go ahead, Nikki.
Y'all are so funny. But back to our subject, those were excellent points. But truly, y'all use your own brain for things. Please. Stop listening to what everybody says. That's the only way that you can grow and change in this lifetime. You know, but again, outgrowing yourself can feel uncomfortable. It can feel extremely uncomfortable, but that's what change is. Change is on the other side of fear, and you have to do it. You might miss some old things about yourself, old people, old habits, old mindsets, old versions of yourself, but understand that as you evolve over time, those old versions of you played a part. They all served a purpose in who you are today. Just like I'm not the same as I was a year ago. Shoot, a year ago today, and I'll be very, very candid. A year ago today, I was crying, you know, completely devastated about a major life event. Kitty and Morningstar are familiar with what I'm talking about. I feel so much stronger because I decided to change. I decided to choose me and grow, you know, and not stay stuck in what I thought was meant for me. I can now look back and say that, you know what, that wasn't a good situation for me in the first place. Although it hurt the way I had to leave the situation, I needed it. And I realized that version of myself served a major purpose. Your pain always has a purpose, y'all. Whether you believe it or not, your pain does have a purpose, and you just have to find the purpose in that.
You know, when you're going through it, my mother always had her quirks and her sayings, her and my father. But the one that it always sticks with me is a year from now, you'll be a year from now, and this too shall pass.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to get through that very moment that you're
Amen.
going through it and you're thinking that your life is over and oh my goodness, how can it just get through that very moment?
Yeah.
And a year from now, you mark your calendar. A year from now, it'll be a year from now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it has passed, and it's not as important as it was a year later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But none of us are meant to stay the same. I'm laughing. T-Wiz says she has an on my knees visa.
I wasn't
I am
gonna read
not.
it.
I am not. You said you wasn't gonna read it. I had
wasn't
to.
gonna read
You
that.
know my ADHD is. I'm just gonna pull. Like I had to. That was too funny. But we're not meant to. Even the things that are happening right now in this country, I can tie it into this topic. How this is going to change us. Somebody mentioned earlier, if you know, would they make a depiction of what is happening right now in the country? This is going to change us. I'm hoping that the people that voted for this nonsense are the first ones to buy tickets to this movie to see how much it destroyed us, and maybe that will even prompt some change in your life. You know, think about why you're so hateful. Truly, why? Because someone told you to, or if that's how you truly feel.
You know, Nikki, I'm gonna say this: the people who voted for this guy and the people who are still supporting him, they won't be able to afford a ticket to go see a movie. And that is real talk. Real talk.
That karma gonna be something else. That karma gonna be something else. Anytime that you stand on the side of hate, that karma's gonna be something else.
So, Nikki, look at StreamYard. Look at yourself in StreamYard because
you was froze. You're not no more.
I'm frozen.
It was.
I'm moving.
You
Yes,
are now,
you are now.
But it was frozen. It was
Oh
like
my God.
your eyes were bucked, and it was like
Yes, just like that.
Yeah.
That was a moment. That was a moment. But yes, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Keep going. Keep going, Nikki.
Yes, we sit here giggling.
I heard y'all laughing. I'm looking. I'm like, was there a comment? Like, what happened? I didn't even realize. It's telling me even on TikTok. It's giving me a little red something about the connection. But let me know if y'all are. I'm in the basement, so it might be. But just let me know if I freeze up again, or if my voice goes out.
We don't have basements down here. I miss that.
I miss basements.
Me too.
I grew up with a basement.
Or just in the state of Texas, like they're
no, they don't.
No, down here. They have them up in Dallas, but down here we're below sea level, so a basement.
Oh, I didn't know they had them in Dallas.
Yeah, they have them in Dallas.
Okay.
Luckily, yeah, up north.
You learn something new every day.
Up north.
I did not know that.
Yeah, we don't have basements, unfortunately, but we do have 3 stories, so we stack up versus going below ground.
Yeah.
So, Frumpy, you can definitely build you a bunker here, right on the seawall. Build it here. Anyway, go ahead.
The way it floods, that would be great.
You got an oceanfront view.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So we will continue. So you guys just know that change does not mean that you're going backwards, even though it might feel like that sometimes. You're just changing. That's it. Okay. Growth is uncomfortable. Just think about a woman when she's pregnant and she's carrying a child. Your body is changing. It's expanding. It might even feel like it's getting a little bit ugly to you, but you know the true purpose of this growth and the stretch marks and the pain and everything else, the discomfort is coming because you're birthing a child. Something so beautiful is coming out of it. So keep that in mind when you are in those processes, in those states of change, okay? That you're not meant to stay the same. None of us are. I don't ever want to be the same. Like I'm not same chick, no new friends. That's a very sad life to me. And it's something I've said maybe in my 20s before, like no new friends, same old chick. I don't like that. I don't agree with that anymore. I'm different. I want to be different probably every time you see me. And I'm okay with it. But it's called growth. It's called growth. And again, not everybody wants to grow. And again, that's rooted in fear.
Yeah. I mean, if you're scared, just say that. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with growing. You never know how far you can go if you continue to grow.
I'm telling you. That's
ours right there.
Saying yes to yourself too. Things that and that's one thing that I've learned for myself. as far as getting over my own fears of doing things. Like there's fear and then there's procrastination. There's some things that I procrastinate on, but there's other things that I might have been fearful of doing. Like I never picture myself on a radio show or having a show with, stepping out there and a new group of beautiful, beautiful, supportive people with the Our Plugs community and doing something like this. But saying yes to myself allowed me to do that. And it's changed me. I've grown in so many ways. I've been with Our Plugs for a year now, and I love it. I loved every single part of it. But start saying yes to yourself, things that you wouldn't normally do. Start saying yes to yourself, and you'll create a habit of growing and changing. You'll allow yourself to step out there more and more and more. TikTok is one thing. We have conversations on TikTok panels where people are like, oh, I have this great idea. I want to do this, but I can't see myself getting on live and talking to myself, or getting on live and doing this, or they have a small amount of followers. Well, nobody sees you if you don't get on. Your followers, your list can't grow if you don't do it, but you have to say yes to you. You have to be open to the change. You have to be open to the growth in order to see yourself expand the way that you want to expand in life.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean, we started this. We didn't plan on any of this, but you go with how your journey takes you.
Mm-hmm.
When your journey takes you, don't fight it.
Yeah.
Put your seatbelt on. You might enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you can just to look back. I could not to look back at myself 5 years ago and think that I would have been able to do the things that I've done and have the experiences that I've had with Our Plugs. I'd be like, girl, you crazy. Crazy. That there's no way. And I understand this too. When we're talking about support and things like that, people will try to hold you to your old identity. Some people only know the old you because it makes them comfortable.
And I tell people too, like we talked about this before, Nikki and Kitty, how go back and look at the old you. Go back and reflect on some of those old posts.
Y'all just go to Facebook.
Just go to Facebook. I'm telling you, go look at some of them old posts that you did, and look at some of them old pictures you might have took back in the day when you was out kicking it in the clubs and stuff. I mean, just think about it now and think about where you are today. Mm-hmm. What would you rather be? Have you grown? Have you got through that season? Because it was just a season. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everything is a season, in our lives. People will come in seasons too. So it's really, you gotta allow yourself to grow. You gotta blossom. You never know. You might be becoming the best version of who you are.
Amen. And Morningstar, that's a great activity to offer somebody. Go back. If you're feeling stuck right now, if you feel like you haven't advanced in life, I challenge you to do just what Morningstar just said. Go to Facebook and go back 5-10 years. I'm telling you, you'll be so grateful. You're like, that was it. I was doing that. I was saying that. Like, I think we did talk about this. It was one post that I saw for myself maybe 10-15 years ago. I was rapping some lyrics. I was like, what was I doing?
Girl.
Thank God I'm delivered. Because
you delivered, Coach Nikki, you delivered yourself.
I'm delivered.
I
am no longer a rapper. But seriously, that's a great exercise and example of if you are in a space where you are feeling stuck and you feel like these women in Our Plugs, y'all, like everybody does something amazing and several things, each of us. And you can easily fall into a trap, especially if your finances are matching the effort that you feel like you're putting in. You can easily fall into the trap of believing that you're not doing enough. I challenge you to go back and look at what you were doing 5-10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And see if that doesn't change your mind about how you feel about yourself today.
It does. I sit back and think 10 years ago, my life was completely different, but I'm thankful for the growth. I'm thankful for the trials and tribulations. If I didn't go through the trials and tribulations, I wouldn't appreciate where I'm at today.
Yes.
Absolutely. If everything is so peachy and everything is so great, then I wouldn't appreciate all the bumps and the bruises and falling down and picking myself back up that I've had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over that facade of posting on social media as if my world is perfect. And I think everybody got on social media and that was the goal. I can only show that my world is perfect.
The perfect part.
It's this weird competition. Yeah.
I even know somebody who refuses to wear the same outfit again and take a picture because it might get posted on social media. And I'm like,
I know somebody like that too.
The thing for me is
that must be
nobody even cares that much. If somebody tells me that I wore this outfit again, baby, I wear this shirt every Sunday.
But you know,
Sunday.
it was so many people using when social media hit and people started utilizing it, people became bullies, instant bullies. So it was just like so much bullying, competition going on. Like we knew everybody posting all these fabulous pictures. They on this, they doing that, their life is so great. When really they living a whole nother life behind the scene. And then you found people who would argue. Now that's where I fall into the pit. Like I would argue with people on social media. I would have battles, like, but you know, and it was like you know how when a person would do you wrong, and so you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post this.
Oh,
I was the one that the clapback, like. This is my clapback.
Oh, you the clapback queen.
Tell you about yourself all the way, read you down, and let people see it and know who you are for real. So, but I noticed I was doing that off of emotion because I was not in the vicinity of a person because I was here and they was there. So it was like, wait a minute, why am I responding to this? Because now all that's doing, and you notice when you do that, that's when you get the most engagement, right?
Yeah, the drama always brings
the drama bring everybody to the yard. They calling you, they're like, girl, what happened?
Yeah, the drama brings everybody.
Who you talking about?
You can't tell them that you're doing an event. You can't tell them that you having an event and you need them to come out and support. You got to put the drama.
Because I never would say a name. I just be like, yeah, such and such. You know, somebody think they did. Oh, then ring, ring. Hello, who you talking about? But you ain't come to my event. I had the grand opening.
Yeah.
You ain't seen them. You ain't heard from them. None of that. But they got the nerve to call you and say who you talking about when you going left field.
Right.
You know, we all have growing to do.
Yeah.
All of us. I will say that I never would do that, but I would, get you right on together. Like I will clap back at you in the comments, but I'm not gonna post because you ain't that important to me.
Baby, I used to do it, and I used to do it without using a name, but they knew who I was talking about.
You were the subliminal slime queen. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
about.
I
looked at it and I knew they were lying. Faking for everybody else. I'm just like, this girl lying, like you lying.
Faking for the
I just saw you yesterday. Lying.
Oh, okay, girl. Those be the ones that you just seen yesterday struggling, and now you out here popping bottles. What happened?
Well, hopefully they have went through some growth themselves.
I hope so. That's why I say I encourage people to look back and then look to where you are now. Now, if you still do the same stuff, then that's a problem.
And do that.
And one of y'all just said, like, nobody really cares. When you realize nobody really cares, like, they don't care.
Don't care. Not even a little bit.
They don't care. To get online and be performative for other people, why?
For what?
They don't care.
Yeah. Well, I hope people got a lot out of this and they will take these tips and just try every single day to be better today than you were yesterday, and tomorrow be better than today.
Yes.
Yes. I appreciate your time, Coach Nikki.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Are we doing an affirmation tonight?
We are doing an affirmation, y'all. But just keep in mind, you're always allowed to reinvent yourself every day. So if tomorrow you want to be Beyonce, okay? And be the best Beyonce you can be. It's always okay. You don't need anybody's permission to tell you who you want to feel like or be, okay? As long as you ain't hurt nobody, just do it, all right? And remember, you're not losing yourself. You're meeting yourself at a higher level, okay? So, Kitty, if you don't mind.
Bow your eyes and close your head in my brother Darian's voice.
Y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I release the version of me that no longer aligns with my growth. I give myself full permission to evolve, to expand, and to become the person I am meant to be. I am not who I used to be, and I'm proud of who I'm becoming.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
You
Yes.
want to do it one more again? One more again?
Yes, one more time.
All right. I release the version of me that no longer aligns with my growth. I give myself full permission to evolve, to expand, and to become the person I am meant to be. I am not who I used to be, and I am proud of who I am becoming.
Amen.
Message.
Hallelujah. Any last words? Thank you, Nikki, as always.
Thank you.
Great.
Y'all. I love it here. Y'all, if y'all want to become part of this team, you need to sign up for our plugs, okay? Get in where you fit in.
Come
okay?
on.
Before it's too late. All right. Get in where you
All
fit.
right. All right. And Miss Morningstar, can you take us home, honey?
Take us home. Hey, y'all. We had a great Monday morning. Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, all of that. Thank you guys for coming through, showing love, showing out as always. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We appreciate each and every one of you for coming through this evening and celebrating with us. We'll be back though. Come on back. We'll be back tomorrow. 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll have the men of our plugs here. So come on through. See what we're talking about. Check us out. By the way, you guys have an amazing Monday. Go out and be great. And don't stress less, and be the best version of yourself, because this is a better version. I trust and believe what Coach Nikki said. Love y'all. Thank you. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guest. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.